Flour is made from wheat. Along the process from planting, cultivating, milling, and refining, there are numerous practices in flour production that are unsustainable. Additionally, the effects of climate change have caused significant distress for farmers across the world. I'm going to be looking more closely at wheat cultivation in Lac St. Anne County, Alberta, located 100 kilometers west of Edmonton. Lac St. Anne County is an example of a region suffering from the effects of climate change. With a population of 10,899 in 2016, the county has a relatively lower population density in comparison to the rest of Alberta. The low population density can be attributed to the number of farmers in the region, notably wheat farmers. In the summer of 2019, Lac St. Anne County received a stunning 406 millimeters of rain, just from mid-June to late July. This huge amount of rain set the stage for a harvest from hell, as the locals described it, with ruined crops and waterlogged fields. Some fields saw up to 80% crop death in this period. Fast forward a couple months and there's a new issue. The weather is way too dry, dusty, and inhospitable to crops due to a drought. Here's the interesting thing. A majority of these farmers actually do not believe that climate change is driven by human activity. This is an interesting intersection where politics and social conditions play an indirect role in sustainable agriculture. Even though the farmers don't believe in anthropogenic climate change, they of course notice the extreme and recent volatility of their environment, which is more pronounced than it is for those living in cities and urban areas. Hence, the farmers' adoption of climate mitigative practices. One such practice, no-till farming, is quite simple yet effective. By not tilling the soil to kill weeds, the soil develops better moisture conservation, and the soil erosion levels plummet. Another benefit is, of course, the reduction of fuel use used for the tilling. This is a simple and common practice used in Canada, and there are many others like it. There are numerous other climate mitigative practices, but it's important to note that none of them are perfect. Agriculture plays an interesting role in conservationism, as it is the only sector that has the capacity to move greenhouse gases safely and cost-effectively from the atmosphere without reducing productivity. We have the ability to restructure our agricultural processes, and luckily many of them are being used. The question is it enough?